Hey, we're with Raj.
Yeah.
We're on the way to the airport with just a little bit of more stuff than I expected. Raj of Airlift, who created Gali Maps, the more accurate navigation application for Kathmandu. And reflections of the moment. What's fascinating is how sometimes our misfortune leads to epiphanies. Not all the time, but you know, for some people like Raj. Raj, what was the first tragedy that led to you realizing 3D mapping is needed?
So it was the earthquake in 2015.
And that's
yes.
when you realized cultural relics had to be
Yes,
mapped.
right. Because even before that, you know, we used to go to temples and cultural heritage sites and to pay homages. But after the earthquake, all those monuments were, you know, destroyed. And only then we realized, oh, once we, you know, once it's not in our hand, then we realize the importance of the things that we used to take granted for. So that was one of the moments that made me realize I have to work on this.
So off-the-shelf equipment, right? Like
Yes,
$2,500 bucks for a visual spectrum camera and a drone.
Yes, yeah.
You started 3D mapping first for free. You were learning by doing.
Yes.
And taught yourself how to do it. Then contracts started coming in.
Right, that's
for
true.
what you used to do for free.
Yes.
And then there were two more tragedies that led to breakthroughs. What were the next two tragedies?
The second tragedy was my own personal accident. You know, my own drone, because of my, I would say, negligence or maybe misfortune, my thumb got cut off. And
do you want to show the thumb?
Yeah, but, so it has now recovered a little bit. See, not fully recovered, but so this thumb got cut off because of my drone propeller.
Yeah.
And so, because of that, I had to train others, and I trained my brother and other people, other students, juniors, to fly drones. And the third tragedy was the pandemic. So they all locked us inside our home, and that's when we realized the power of digital media and digital e-commerce, and they all needed accurate maps to deliver, you know, medicines and their stuffs at their home, at the doorstep. That's when we realized we needed the maps.
This is important. It actually costs lives because first responders need to get places quickly. And we have other conversations recorded where we talk about this. The resolution on Google Maps is just not good enough for a city like Kathmandu, where there's a lot of narrow alleyways, correct? The resolution on satellite images used for navigation apps, and they don't have the cars running around. Some of these alleys you can't get in a car. So the point is, whether it's mountains or alleyways, mainstream navigation apps don't work perfectly everywhere in the world. And Raj is one of these people who figured out that you don't need high tech, you need medium tech. Is that all a good summary?
Yes, and you said it just right. I mean, we could, because giant global companies, they do not realize local problems, right? So these local problems can only be solved by using local ideas and local solutions. And since we are the ones living within this area, so we know this problem very true to our heart. And that's why we thought we should solve this problem and make a business out of it.
There you go. For some reason, you guys out there, when I post stuff, it seems like stuff recorded on motorcycles gets more clicks. So Raj, that's the last thing actually. Raj appreciates the power of viral videos. Do you want to mention how many downloads your beta version app, the navigation app, how quickly, it got into the thousands?
So one of my videos, it got viral on TikTok.
And this is before you had a TikTok account.
Yeah, this was before I had a TikTok account.
Somebody else posted something.
Yeah. So there is this tech journal in Nepal. So they took my interview and they posted my video on their TikTok channel. And maybe for some reason, maybe the people liked my content, my idea, and the video got very viral.
The video went viral.
Yeah, and in 24 hours, less than 24 hours. So our downloads increased from 400 to 9,000.
From 400 to 9,000 overnight?
Yes, overnight, yeah.
And anyways, so, you know, if this seems silly to be on a motorcycle, it's only because I know from posting various videos, this will get more views. And I think stories like Raj are just so cool. Yeah, this is what I'm doing with my sabbatical year, is gathering stories. And if this is what it takes to get them noticed, I will get on the back of motorcycles more often. Raj, that's the explanation for why we went over some of the same ground a second time here in beautiful Kathmandu. Anyways, as the Tibetans would say, Tashi Dalek, and as they say in Nepal, Namaste.
Namaste. Have a